looking for today.
Alright, today's adventure is the unboxing of the SwampFox Tactical Optics Patriot Precision Rifle Optic. This is one of their first products they put out in the precision rifle realm. I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing of this and then kind of check it out and see what it's like. Of course, comes with a manual. This one is the Mill Sharpshooter Grid. Sunshade. Okay, let's get the meat and potatoes in this thing. Of course, we get a cloth. There's a couple. I believe that's for the magnification ring. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this box back up there. But it's a 30mm tube, first focal plane, holdover grid reticle. It's got turret rotation indicators. It says precision tactile adjustments, adjustable ocular, 1.1 G-force shock resistant, waterproof to 1 meter submerged, durable one-piece tube construction. The caps come on it. The machining is pretty nice. Very nice, actually. I'm looking through it just at first, but it's nice and clear. That reticle, it's on 6 power right now. That reticle's pretty nice. I believe that this will be a, oh wow, that is good. Very audible for sure, and it's hard, it's not mushy. I think you can hear it from down there, but if you can't, man, that feels good, really good. It's got a red at the 0. Camera over. I really like the turret markings on it. The magnification is pretty smooth. It's a good looking scope, really good looking scope. So these are the, pretty sure the mag ring levers. But before I break something on camera, let's go ahead and, yeah, right there. Installing the magnification throw fin. Okay, and I'm going to go with the large one. And, okay. I will tell you just my quick thoughts right now. The turrets seem better than the Argos, so I think this is in direct competition with the Athlon Argos. I know just by looking through it right now, I can tell you that it's better than the Talos. I've had 2 Taloses and they're okay, but they're not that great. To be honest, the Argos is probably the lowest grade Athlon that I'd really use for precision shooting. The Talos had a little milky, and then again the Argos, they always say to remove the O-rings underneath the caps to get the turret's a little more crisper. But this right out of the box, I think, is better than the Argos. Parallax on the side goes all the way down to 10, and then it spins all the way out to infinity. It goes 150, 300, and then the infinity. Does not illuminate, but that's okay. To be honest, the application that I'm going to use this is probably going to be a 1022 precision build. I have not decided yet. Okay, so I had to set the GoPro up on a wide field of view just to capture all of these, and I'll have to look at it later and see if this is a mistake or not to even try to do this. But we have the Athlon 4-14 by 44 Talos here. We have the SwampFox Patriot 6-24, Athlon Argos 6-24, Athlon Midas Tac 6-24, and Vortex Viper HST 6-24. The Vortex Viper is the longest. The Midas Tac is a tad bit longer than the SwampFox Tactical, and then the Athlon Argos 6-24 and the SwampFox look just about identical as far as length. The bell has got some different measurements, the cone, and then the objective piece, the way it's machined, is a little bit different, but the overall end length seems to be the same. Talos being the bottom line, the turrets, the click, it's not really audible from standing up here next to the camera, and it is mushy. The Patriot, you can really hear that click, and you can feel it. The Argos, it's a softer click. It's a harder movement into place, which to me is telling me it's got a bigger gap on the spline. But it's just not as precise as that Patriot. The Midas Tac, which is one of my favorite scopes, dollar for dollar. And then the Viper HST, which again is, when this, before the Midas Tac come out, this was my favorite scope. For the money, I should say, for the money. Yes, I got a Razor, I had a Cronus, awesome scopes, but for the money, for a sub $700 scope, the Midas Tac and the HST are two of my favorite scopes. Now, one of my peeves is on the dials, the dashes, lining them up with a click. Unfortunately, the Patriot is the only one I don't have on a rifle, so it's the easiest to show. But if you see the click, see how it lines up? That Patriot, almost every line is lined up with the click. And to be honest, I think that's a rarity for this price point of a scope. The Argos, I don't know if you can see the lines lined up. There's one line, click, one click, and that lines up pretty good for the Argos as well. And the Midas Tac, I can tell you, this is one thing that I don't like about the Viper HST. It's not precise. Almost. It's just it's just a tad off. You could feel just a little bit of play on the line. Just a little bit. And the Midas tack is the same way. One line, one line, one line, one line, one line. If I was to rate the turrets as my favorite between these, number one would go to the Midas tack. And to be honest, number two is really getting up there with the Patriot right now over the HST. I might be wrong. Maybe because it's fresh and it's new, and this HST is many years old. Goodness. Okay, so this is the Athlon Argos BTR 6-24 on 16X. Money-wise, I would say this is the most comparable to the Patriot from SwampFox. To me, the turrets feel much better on the Patriot than the Argos. Glass quality, I think, is comparable. I think each person is going to have to make up their own mind. I'm going to bump this to 24. Okay, this is 24X. So here's the Midas tack, the Athlon Midas tack, 6-24. The scope is on 16X currently. I'm going to drop it down to 8. Actually, that was the other way. There's 8. There's 8. There's 24X. You can see that the top target, the top paper target, is actually a card plane. I call it bow poker. You can see the orange tape that I have, as well as the black tape. Hopefully you can see the varying colors. Again, this is 24 power right now. But if I put it back to 16 like the other ones, hopefully you'll be able to see the clarity. Alright, this is the SwampFox Tactical Patriot 6-24 on 16 power. Again, comparing glass quality from a YouTube video through a phone that has been compressed and digitalized is just not the way to go. But hopefully I can give you a good comparison. Again, this is the SwampFox Tactical. I'm going to back it off to about 8 power. Hopefully you can get a good picture of it from the edges to the reticle itself. Okay, this is the Vortex Viper HST 6-24 on 16 power. This is an MOA reticle, so the reticle is definitely a lot different from the other scopes. And this, I would say, is on the upper end of cost compared to the Patriot. This is almost double the price of the Patriot. I'm going to bump it up to 24. This is 24x. Go down to 8x. Back up to 16. Now, one thing I do like about the HST is got a detent that you can feel once you hit 16. So if you're rapidly changing from 6 to 24, you'll know when you're right at 16. It's kind of got a little detent that you feel on the throw lever, which is nice. So here is the Patriot on 16x again. I'm hoping to get a little bit better. I know my eye relief was off last time. I'm looking through my phone now and it looks like it's a little bit better. That is a 3D turkey that's been beaten up by the sun, but it's about 50 yards away. I've got the parallax set to infinity, so I don't know how focused it is in. If I move my parallax to 50, that's my parallax around 50. Around 45 it looks like. And then back to infinity. That's down to 10x. My turkey. Go a little bit further out and you'll see one of my bag targets. So SwampFox was kind enough to give me an affiliated code as well as a promo code that I'll put in the description and also this video. I'm not saying that these are tier 1 scopes, but for a budget-minded person trying to start out, I think this would be a pretty good option. Granted, I have not fired any rounds through this scope yet. So far, it's just been an unboxing and kind of a table review. I'm sure I'll get beat up over the minutes and length of this video, but I don't care. I hope people get a good idea of maybe the clarity of this glass again through video on the YouTube channel. But if you use the affiliated link and the promo code, you'll save some money and it won't be too deep out of pocket. That you can try this out for yourself and hopefully you'll like it. 50,000 round warranty. I trust SwampFox is not trying to count all 50,000 rounds, and they'll take care of you. Every time I've dealt with SwampFox, they've impressed me. Their customer service, when I talk to them, has been nothing but superb, and they're very fast to answer emails. I'm thankful that I was able to get this Nexus mount put together the right way so that I could actually use it. It was my phone was the main culprit, but now that I got it working, hopefully I'll be able to do some more reviews and some more shooting. The sun's going down, it's pretty late, and I'm yapping and yapping, but I just wanted to get this video out, and thanks for all watching, and keep the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines in your prayers. They do what they do to keep us who we are and to keep us safe and protected, and I'm thankful for them, and I'm thankful for all that they do. Thanks for watching.